Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 4, Episode 7 of Dune, Imperium, playing the Dune Immortality expansion. We've also got Rise of Ix on the board. We had a great round 6 before. We had advancement on the Bene Tleilax track, advancement on the research track. We've got Golas waiting to be spawned in the axolotl tanks. We've got tech negotiations in play. We've got victory for House Harkonnen last round with scores of 6, 3, and 3. And we're going to jump right into the next round. Before we do, quick shout out to this channel's sponsor, Pontos Fathom Press. We've got the 3-volume set, Artificial Psychology of Desiring Machines. You know, Frank Herbert always talked about the Butlerian Jihad and Orange Catholic Bible's commandment not to make machines in the idea of man. It's a perfect topic for this. Actually, in the Volume 2 Psychoanalysis of Artificial Intelligence, we talk a lot about sci-fi tropes with how AI gets positioned in sci-fi. And we also take the look at the idea of not only is artificial intelligence rising to be more person-like, but people are becoming more controlled and roboticized in this book. So check it out. Volume 3 is coming out later this year, but you can dig right into the first 2 volumes. We also, Jungian Alchemy and Horror and Science Fiction. Got a number of podcasts on our sister channel, Pontos Fathom Press, about Frank Herbert. We just did a Dune, God Emperor of Dune, as Frank Herbert's ethics, which I think is pretty interesting if you guys want to go check that out. Also, check out our Patreon. If books aren't your thing, for as little as $1, you can get up front on more of our gameplay, miniature painting. We just did the miniature painting for these guys. I'll show them off again. We've got Sardaukar. We've got these white cloaked Mentat, Tleilaxu, Rishezians. This Sardaukar figure is one of my favorite figures of all the figures. This is so cool, right? And I think it's going to go to the Harkonnens this round, and they're going to close out one of their cards that they've got. Okay, so let's get into the turn. So first up, we will grab our new conflict card, and we can move up 2 on any. The victory can move up 2 on any track. We'll start off with House Harkonnen. Actually, last round I forgot to get my payouts, so let's go ahead and do that. I get to have 1 payout of research. So I'm going to move my research track down to research just to see what that does. This is just from last turn. Research. Advance your research token 1 space to the right on the research track. And what does the research track give us? Each time you trigger the research icon, advance your research token 1 space to the right. So we can actually advance this 1 space to the right, and we can kind of go down here and go 1 space to the right in the research token. And then we can advancing our research. So we got level 1 genetic research. And we can put our Tleilaxu cards on the top of the deck going forward. We also can take 3 points worth of 3 points worth of cards. I think we'll. Oh, and we get 4 points worth because we had tech negotiation too. So I think we'll take Duncan, Idaho. That would be a great addition. And we can change 1 water into a troop. And oh, no, we don't use him yet. We won't use him yet. We'll just put him in the discard pile for now. That's when we play him. So fair enough, fair enough. Okay, let's get our 5 cards out here. Okay, so we've got 5 Harkonnen cards. We've got the new conflict, so let's start out to see what Harkonnen will do. We're going to go ahead and move up on the... Let's move up on which track? Would this be? Green, This is Chom. Let's go ahead and move up one on the Conspire track. We'll pay 4 spice for that. Play 4 spice. We can advance up 1. And now we've got that technology of endgame 3 influence or more on all 4 influence tracks. 1, 2. Oh, we don't have on this one. On all 4 influence tracks. So we got to keep that one for a little while. Okay, so that's fine. Let's move to the Harkonnen. Let's move to the Rishezians. Rishez has House Hagal card. They have Arakeen, and they gain a troop. Harkonnen gets 1 troop here. They get 1 troop, and they get 2 troops. Harkonnen, and we got the intrigue card now. Harkonnen gets a shady bargain. Okay. Okay, so we're going to place their card on Arakeen. They will also get a troop. And let's go ahead and go to House Thorvald. Thorvald gets a House Hagal card. Carthag, they get a troop. And they get an intrigue card. Intrigue card, bribery. They can pay 2 to rise up on 1 track. They'll go ahead and do that. They'll pay 2. They'll rise up on the track of 1, 2. They're going to rise up on the Fremen track. They get 1 victory point for Thorvald. So they have 4 now. Return up to House Harkonnen. Harkonnen gets we're going to do Graft. We already did the Graft card. Sorry, we had to put that one in. Graft card was a spacing guild. If we gain spice this round, we get 1 extra. So we actually did get that to go up to there. Let's go ahead and play the Bene Gesserit. We'll play Negotiation. We'll play the Dr. Yui. We'll actually get another card as well. Oh, we can take the card from our deck. Okay. Dr. Yui, we're going to advance on the... we're going to... Selective Breeding. We can take 2 more cards and discard 1. We're going to take Experimentation. So we put Yui back. And we get to advance 1 on the Bene Gesserit track. And up to Ilbin Rishez. Ilbin Rishez gets a House Hagal card. Hardy Warriors. He moves up the track. Hardy Warriors. Oh, he's up here. He gets a water. He pays a water. Gets 2 troops. Puts them in reserve. He goes to the Great Flats. Pays 2 more waters. And gains 5 spice. Okay, and then we have Ariana Thorvald. She has got the House Hagal card. Interstellar Shipping or Smuggling. Interstellar Shipping or Smuggling. Place her here on Interstellar Smuggling. She gets the Solari. Now, what does that Interstellar Shipping token give us? So it says Freighter. Choose one of the 2 ways of moving your freighter. So this is her freighter comes on now. She gets a freighter. Oh, that's the Dreadnought. So this is the freighter here. That's the Dreadnought. What's the freighter? We'll just use this as the freighter. So advance to 1 space on the shipping track. So we're going to move this up to the shipping track. She's going to get 5 Solari, 2 spice. Right? Cool. So that's interesting. The shipping spice here. Okay. So we got somebody on Chom. We've got somebody on we got people on Tleilax's site. Let's go ahead and populate the combat now. We'll turn over our cards. Harkonnen's going to lose this one. House Hagal is going to get +2. So they have... Irishez has 3, 4, 5. Harkonnen has 2. And Ariana... Thorvald gets a House Hagal card, which is 4. So 4 + 2 is 5. So they tie for 5th. So they get 2nd place each. They each get a entry card. They each get 3 spice. And House Harkonnen gets 3 spice. With any of the cards here, we can do 3. Take a water. Harkonnens get 1 water. They also can play 1, 2, 3, 4. They can play 4 points. They'll take the Sardaukar Infantry for their discard deck. And they'll get 1 more Spiritual Fervor. No, they get the Slig Farmer. They're going to get the Slig Farmer as well. And that's going to do it for this round. So we'll go ahead and we'll clean up the board, and we'll see you guys in the next round. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.